Hi Aries, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read, and this is going to be for you and who, and this is going to be for the the first half of November, okay? I had to remember where we're at right now, okay? That being said, this is going to be a general read, so if you are looking for a personal read, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or my description box. So let's jump into this. Now this is going to be a read, and I do want to let you know it's going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend, family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or just one side of a situation or another. And real quickly, I started a brand new service that is called Rapid Change Session, and it's for those clients that are having or that are wanting increased success in terms of their relationship issues. Maybe they want to uncover any sort of bad habit, or maybe unblock past or post trauma of any sort, or even lower stress and depression. You definitely want to check it out. It's a wonderful modality. I actually learned it about 10 years ago, and little did I know that I would be using it today. But I just noticed in so many of my reads with clients and otherwise, I felt there are ways that take it a step further. And with this session, just like the name symbolizes, it's rapid fast. It's used in many prestigious hospitals worldwide, so you do want to check it out. It's up here or in my description box, all right? So if you need to overcome those types of blockages, let me know, all right? Then we can work on that. So I'm going to start with self-love here for you first, because I'm going to pull a card. As we all know, that love in any respect, whether it's a relationship or otherwise, it starts with self-love, right? So I'm going to pull a card that's going to be most important for you. A question that you need to ponder as it relates to the opportunity of self-love before we jump into the main read, okay? So let's see what wants to come out for you here. What does Aries need to know most in the first half of November? What's important for Aries to know in the first half of November, okay? Whoa, here we go, okay. Okay, the question that many of you may have is, am I on the right path? So for some of you, this could be the case. You're kind of questioning where you're at. Maybe it's in a relationship. Maybe it's otherwise, whatever's brought you to my channel. But this really talks about, to me, is that it's like, sometimes we second guess what we're doing, and sometimes we might lose trust of some sort. And that's what this is talking about, that maybe in the process, maybe we question if we're on the right path at all, and that's when this card comes into play. This is saying, if you need confirmation, this is telling you you are on the right path, okay? So if you were having any questions about it, that's what this is talking about. That it's just about, keep going, keep believing, just really keep remembering that you've got a soul contract, right? That soul contract. And it is about fulfilling every area in your life. And the soul knows what that is, right? It's like even if you can't see it, it doesn't mean that it's real, is what this talks about too. So what's important to remember, especially now and moving forward, is that search for all the ways that you are aligned on your soul's path rather than the ways that you are not, okay? Sometimes that small little shift just makes a huge difference. I mean, I feel the difference, okay? So that's what this talks about. The signs are going to appear. Once you do that and keep, practicing that and strengthening that, what's going to happen is that there'll be some newfound trust that is actually going to be fueling your next steps. So just keep that in mind, okay? Now, anything else that might help you in this process, we're going to pull a numerology card and see what wants to come through. Let's take a look. Anything else that can help you on that? But yes, if you're questioning that, that's a really, really wonderful way to look at it, right? Look for all the ways that you are, okay, satisfying the contract with your soul, on this earth, okay? Because that is the greatest gift that you could ever bring to the world. All right. So let's take a look at what that is. Intuition. So for some of you, it's about, using your intuition. Are you using your intuition, in terms of what it is that you do? This is so interesting, guys. You're going to know how this resonates with you. This has to do with the Sacral Chakra. Right up the root chakra, there's a sacral chakra just below the belly button. And this is all about all things having to do with the body. And this is saying is that as long as you're using your intuition, my Mercury is in Aries, and that's having to do with my work. Am I using intuition in my work? The guided intuitive, maybe so. So this is how I want you to start correlating that, okay? So for some of you, that's the case. Now, as it pertains to love, for some of you, are you on the right path? That's also about using your intuition, how you feel within the body. How does your body feel when you think of that, that person? What does that look like? So that is going to give you an idea. You're going to know how the way the energy moves within your body. If it's a little tight and constricted, you want to question it. If it's more relaxed, if it's spacious and open, you got some freedom to, then that's another way to look at it too, so then you want to maybe move forward. So it's just something to consider in terms of guideposts in the process. So I'm going to put this aside, and then what we're going to do is jump into your main read here, but I wanted to get that out for you because I always think it's so important, right? So let's take a look at where you're at right now. I'll use this deck. Okay, so let's grab that. So where are you at right now? Let's take a look, Aries, where you're at right now, okay? Let me move all this out of here. Where are you at right now? Okay. What does Aries need to know in the first half? What do we get here? Ooh, we got the Page of Swords. So this is coming out first, which really tells me that there could be messages coming through, enlightenment, guidance in the process, right? And the pages are all about messages. Could be coming from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You might have that in your chart, or someone might have it in theirs, but it's about getting a broader perspective. And that's really cool. Then I got the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm going to pull one more. Whoa, the whole deck fell out. I'm going to take the only one that flipped out, okay? And that is what one I will take, okay? All right, I'll put all this, make sure this is all here. Okay, good. So what do we get here? So we've got the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups right here, okay? So what this tells me again, this brand new beginning that's happening here, and this again is light bulbs are going off. You're seeing the bigger picture of things as you're doing some sort of studying, research, whatever that is. And it's giving you confidence. It's like no longer you have to kind of ride the tightrope, right? Now you get more information, you're easily able to balance things out, and it makes it so much easier. So again, there could be a message coming through, a light bulb moment of some sort, but whatever it is, it's giving you a lot more confidence because that yellow is that solar plexus chakra. So that's really cool. Then I get the Knight of Pentacles, okay? So this is about, this is Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. It's about doing the things that you need to do on a daily basis. Those everyday things, being very efficient, routine-oriented, getting things done, moving your mission forward, moving that relationship forward, whatever that is, but doing the day-to-day. That's super key because you're focused on, this is the emotions and what's going to bring you to that next step. So this is about having a lot of choices. Some are good, some not so good, okay? So this is about contemplating about what choice you want to make and making it. Because as you see here, he's pointing to one cup, particularly the one that has the ladder by it, right? That kind of leads long-term, that elevates up, right? So is this relationship or situation going to up-level you, right? Especially is when it gets to the everyday routine, right? Is that going to be, like, is it something that you can grow with, that you can grow together with? So that's what's coming out here. We're going to pull a numerology card and see what wants to come out for you here. And this is interesting too because I'm recording this on October 31st. Where there is a blue moon, the harvest moon that is taking place in Taurus, and which is all about knowing your value, okay? And that's Taurus is a sign of knowing their value and really seeing that. And then on the 15th of November, which is still under the timing of this here, is when there is a new moon in Scorpio, which is approaching your emotions, right? So getting clear on your emotions coming to the surface and being able to integrate those emotions. Even if you're fearful to do so, it's seen to do that because at the end of the month on the 30th, where there's a full moon in Gemini, that's about bringing everything to harmony. Okay, so there you have it. But yeah, that's what's coming through. So where you're at right now, let's take a look. Anything that wants to come out for you here. Healing. So Aries, you might be going through some sort of healing. It's a 66 card, reduces to a 12. The 12 reduces to a 3. 3s are about communication, okay? This color blue, throat chakra, communication. you might be healing based upon some sort of communication, whether you've received it or not received it. Maybe there's some sort of communication that is come through, has not come through, but whatever it is, you're going through some sort of healing right now. Based upon it. So what this tells me too is that, really focus on your healing abilities and being of service to others. Some of you could be actually doing research on actually healing others, okay? So that could be the case. That's what's coming here, okay? You're encouraged to expand your knowledge of the healing arts as well. It's coming up here, guys, all right? It could be kinesiology. I can't even say it. Kinesiology. Yeah, it could be physical therapy. Some of you could do acupuncture. Gosh, it's so funny. It's the throat chakra and I'm having a hard time talking. Weird. Okay, guys. So that's just kind of what's coming into play. All right. It's kind of time to choose a path and put the wheels in motion is what this is talking about here. Okay. So some of you, that could be the case. So this is really interesting, okay? What you want to do is to clear your chakras. That's going to be really key, especially your throat one. I think that's going to really help. But do a clearing of all. And this is saying is that what's happening is that your aura kind of absorbs energy from others, and so what it really wants you to do is to rid of that and clear that, right? And it really helps out actually in any sort of modality dealing with trauma and things like that. So that's really, really key. But what's it's going to do, it's going to increase your overall quality of life, and that's what's most important, okay? So that's what's coming through here. Anything else that you need to know? Let's take a look at anything else that's important for you to know. In terms of where you're at right now. So some of you, note your comments below, guys. Definitely drop a like and subscribe. If I do resonate with your vibe, it helps your girl out so much. I so appreciate it. All right, so let's take a look. All right, where else? Anything else? How to manifest. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is about manifestation. Now this could be in a relationship or situation. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to drop a video link below on how to manifest. It even actually shows some examples in terms of relationships. But you want to check it out here because there's two hearts, right? It says, how can I manifest, right? And your heart's desire, person, place, or thing. But it's about, I am, and anything after that I am, knowing that that is your truth. So be careful what you put after the words I am, because it's your truth, right? And your soul hears it, your body hears it, right? And it's important, in terms of what you're saying to yourself. It's very key. So this is about, really taking inspired action, visualizing, know that it's done, and then putting yourself in the position to receive. Okay, and that's what's coming into play. So it's about learning how to manifest now that you're here, and now it's kind of manifesting, okay, what is it that I want, right? Anything else that wants to come out for you? Let's pull some moon cards and see anything else before we jump to the other side and take a look at the other person. So you might want to manifest what you want in a relationship or situation here, okay? And check out that video below because I think that's going to help you in there, right? Okay, let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come out for you here? You are good enough. If you're questioning that, you are good enough. That's what's coming into play here, guys, okay? So, I mean, very, very true. So don't question it. Know that you're there, that you could definitely do that. And this is saying, it's really focusing on, loving yourself. It all starts there. And that's why I started the cards that way at the very beginning, because it's so important that you heed, that advice for yourself. Let's take a look at the other person on the other side and see what wants to come out for them. November 1st through the 15th, the other person, what do we get? We got the 5 of Wands, got some fire energy, okay? Anything else that wants to come out? Let's take a look. Anything else that wants to come out? Ooh, little hard to shuffle here. What's going on? Okay, this other person. Anything else that wants to come out? Let's see. Wow. I'm going to take this one. This one keeps wanting to fall out. What is it? 10 of Cups. Woo! Okay. Give me one more. I want one more and see if what can become of this. The whole deck turns sideways. So give me one more for this other person. And here it is. What is it? Page of Wands, new beginning. Okay, guys. So here we go. We've got some sort of adversity, you know, based upon what this person wants out of life. And so it's now about maybe sort of, you know, developing this brand new beginning. So maybe this is the Five of Wands. The fives are some sort of adversity. There's some sort of disagreement and strife. It's like, you know, everyone has their own way or their own opinion and their own internal intention of how things should move forward. So the fives are about, you know, something's got to change. Okay, some of them are using a wand, some of them are reaching, some are, you know, are not using a wand, but it's that fire energy to get, you know, to what it is that they want. And so I really feel that there's some sort of adversity for this person getting to the Ten of Cups that they want, and they realize that they might have to shift something. I think that, you know, maybe that, you know, this is the Ten of Cups. They're kind of seeing that it's not in alignment with that, and then they get a message, and it brings forth a brand new beginning. Page of Wands is fire energy, so there's a lot of on this side there's a lot of fire and a lot of water. Okay, so you might have it in your chart, the other person might have it in theirs. Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, you definitely have the Aries in there, but I'm just thinking here, there's a brand new opportunity for a beginning. I'm going to pull another card and see what wants to come out. Yeah, let's pull a numerology card and see what wants to come out. And I want to see what is important for this person here, because I think that I'm kind of seeing that there's a brand new beginning here, but Ten of Cups, a message after adversity. This person, I don't know, you know, kind of like there's some sort of new beginning, a new energy, ending of a cycle, completion. That's what comes out. Oh my gosh. You know, it was a tough one to kind of pull from, because it's kind of like it could go a couple ways, but really I had to really look at this. And when I looked at the Page of Wands, when I saw that cycle at the top, that really told me it was the end of a cycle, and it's kind of woohoo, right? And just when that happened, you got a completion coming out card, right? And yeah, it's coming to fruition. So there's some sort of completion in a cycle that's kept this person from moving forward in a relationship and in a situation that, you know, they wanted to move forward, especially as it pertains to love, okay? So their love, it could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, so anything else that wants to come through from the moon cards? Let's take a look. Believe in the impossible, right? Wow. You know, it's kind of like, you know, an old cycle brings forth brand new energy, and, you know, it opens up a brand new portal. And this is, you're not going to believe this, guys. This is the blue moon. I'll have to pick that up in a minute, guys. This is the blue moon. This is what we're in today when I'm recording this, okay? So what this tells me for you is that today, tonight, believe in the impossible. If you're hearing this, you know, on the day that it's actually recorded. That would be October 31st, because this will be the 1st through the 15th read. And this is saying blue moon. It's kind of like once in a blue moon. If you happen to get this, you know, tonight, you definitely want to do some sort of ritual in terms of clearing your energy, focusing on what it is that you want to manifest, that type of thing. So even this other person on this other side, because you might resonate with one side more than the other, I'm just focusing on you here and the other person here, okay? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm going to pick up these cards. Okay, so yeah, so this is really exciting. There's no, it's no coincidence that came out. So for this other person, it's kind of like they're having a brand new opening full of energy. And then one last card that I want to pull for them before I jump back over to you. They're believing in the impossible, maybe in the relationship or situation. Yeah, that's about allowing. They're allowing situations to unfold as they are. They're not going to try to push it anymore. They're going to kind of, you know, surrender to it a little bit and you know, just have faith that their answers will come, you know, and focus on the highest outcome, which again is one of the reasons why I want you guys to definitely check that manifestation video, because I think that will help on both sides here, quite frankly. All right, let's take a look at, you know, what is the best way to move this relationship or situation forward. What's the best way to move this relationship or situation forward? Let's take a look. Here's one of them. Judgment, making a decision. And this is interesting, okay? So, yeah, it's about, you know, the real you coming through, okay? And then we've got the other two cards. So then we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. So Judgment, the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Judgment is the real you coming through, right? Like a decision. It's like you have there's nothing more that you can do other than be the true you. You just can't go back to the way things were before after this, right? So whatever the situation may be, this is saying is that a judgment is going to be made. And then I get the Two of Pentacles. This is about balancing and adapting to this particular judgment that was made, all right? Balancing the energies back into play, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy, right? And then I get the Three of Cups, which is, calling upon your tribe, those who have your back, those who love and support you. The Three of Cups, this is all about community. This is all about friendship, that type of thing, those that have your back. So the best way to move this forward is to be truthful and honest with yourself, and adapt to the new energies. So I don't know if maybe in this relationship or situation, I'm going to pull a love card. I want to see the best way to move forward. Tell me a little bit more on this Judgment card, this judgment that was made real quick here. It's on your side over here, so this is interesting. Yeah, this is about self-examination. There had been some sort of distortion of the true you and what you really wanted in this relationship or situation, but it's been brought to light. It's from beneath the surface, it's been brought to light, and now you're seeing the reflections of that, of which that you hadn't seen before. And it's kind of like when you look into the water, you see your true self. That's kind of what's happening here. This is beautiful, Aries, and it's the true you. It's a 13 card that reduces to a 4. 4s are about stability, right? So that it moves you to stability. It's kind of like you've done this, you're seeing some sort of illusion. And after self-examination, that true you came forward, right? You notice, oh my God, I'm so enough. And I'm going to go out and do what I need to do and do the research that I need to get me where I am. And I'm going to manifest what it is that I want, right? And I'm going to get my tribe together to help me and balance and adapt as I move forward. So I really feel that that distortion has been, corrected, right? And if you need any help with that, hence me on the read, okay? But that's what I see coming through. So I'm going to move forward this because this is going to end pretty quick. So what I'm going to do, guys, is put the best way for you to move forward, best way for you to move forward overall. Okay, what does that look like? Receiving. Be in that receiving mode to receive because it's coming through for you, okay? That's what this wants to let you know. Stand back, receive, and that's kind of the biggest thing for you, okay? And that's what I see coming through, guys. So I hope this resonated with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.